Will Shaq O'Neal and Angel Reese bear the brunt of $820 million worth company ongoing crisis? Could two of the hottest voices in sports and culture face fallout from their parent company financial turmoil? Shaq O'Neal, the Big Podcast, and Angel Reese Unapologetically Angel have been fan favorite, tackling everything from sports and culture to life big and sometimes hilarious question. Both shows are hosted by Playmaker HQ, a part of the massive 820 million media brand, Batter Collective. But here is a twist. A recent turmoil at Batter Collective could spell trouble for these podcasts. In late October, Batter Collective announced a layoff of over 100 employees, citing a struggle in the US and slowdown in Brazil. This led to a surprising 36.5 tumble in its stock and downward revenue forecast for 2024, from up to 460 million to low as 385 million dollars. The question on everyone's mind is now, could these shifts impact the big podcast and unapologetically Angel? Although both shows have held strong so far, these setbacks make it hard to ignore potential cut down the road. The big podcast with Shaq pulls in an estimated of $9,700 to $1,555 yearly from YouTube views alone, and so according to Social Blade. Not bad for most, right? But for Shaq, who most likely backed by sponsor and ad revenue, those numbers are just tip of iceberg. And even with these extra podcast earnings are still drop in the ocean compared to other investments and business incomes. Shaq podcast may be a fun side gig, but it's not exactly his financial lifeline. Let's not forget that O'Neal is one of the most business savvy former athletes out there. After earning a hefty $292 million in NBA salary and additional $200 million endorsement, he now makes more in retirement than than he did while on the court, at least. So, the ex LA Lakers star investment range from food chains to tech to nightlife. So don't be surprised when you come to know that he owns not but nine Papa John's restaurants in and around Atlanta. And remember his ownership of the Sacramento Kings. He sold his 1% share for 2021 for $11 million, turning that investment into a sizable profit as he could endorse WineBet, a major gambling company. With ventures in everything from Lyft and JCPenney to Forever 21 and a Big Chicken Shack, income streams come from nearly every direction. So if the podcast is shut down, it will be more of a bummer for his fan than a financial blow for him. Sure, the podcast is a great way for Shaq to stay connected with his audience, but in the grand scheme of his massive empire, it's just one small piece of puzzle. So, what will be the impact on Angel Reese? Imagine being a young WNBA player trying to make a living in a league where salaries barely cover your expenses. The reality of Angel Reese, whose podcast has become a central side gig to help her make ends meet, and that's what she said during an Instagram live. So, with an estimated earning between $5,200 to $82,000 a month, Reese's podcast income may not rival those of big names like Shaq O'Neal, but it certainly helps fill the gap left by her modest WNBA paycheck. If she were to lose it, the impact would be more than noticeable. Let's look at this number. Reese's WNBA salary is just $73,000, barely above the league minimum and far below the maximum of $241,000. So, as mentioned earlier, Reese got candid on Instagram Live about just how little that covers. Potentially, out that her monthly rent is $8,000. I don't even think my salary pay one of my bills. She joked, but reality behind her words is clear. Her WNBA income is alone does not cut. It is not wonder she laughingly admitted, "I am living beyond my means." So, guys, this is pretty much in this short but to the point of the podcast. I hope you guys like it. Can you do subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thank you so much for watching.